Hello everyone, and welcome back to Birthdays the Beginning, which is a very adorable game all about evolution and tweaking a little world that will be under our care, that was actually created by the same creator of Harvest Moon, which you guys know the old style Harvest Moons are some of my favorite games in the world. I can't wait to play their spiritual successor, Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, which is coming pretty soon. Oh heck, and I've taken too long to introduce everything, and now we're going back through the whole cycle, I think. But alright, let's dive into this. There's lots of stuff that I don't know. The stuff that everyone knows is just a small piece of the world. Oh, I love all those books. My grandpa loved to read and own lots of books. Too many to count. One day I hope this will look like my home. When I was a kid, I used to borrow his books in secret and read them. And I wonder what little mysteries our main character here stumbled upon while he was doing that. But alright, so since it is my birthday month, I wanted to try out Birthdays the Beginning again with fresh eyes and fresh hope. So let's dive into this adventure and see if this time we can at least get far enough to be able to create ourselves some dinosaurs. One day. Oh man. A day like any other, I was reading a book when an old scrap of paper fell out. I'm telling ya, I would love to have some kind of old style library I could walk in and pull like old books down, smell the dust all over them, the ink, the faded papers, and then to pull out these little hidden notes. That would be so exciting. The last hidden note that I found in a book was actually a comic that had been published years before the book was published, so that was a little bit cute. It looked like a small map. Specifically, a map of this area, and in the forest, a spot had been marked. We can't turn down that adventure. Maybe it's a treasure map. A childish notion, I know. I had no way of knowing if the map was real or not, but it didn't seem too far away. So away I went. And yeah, the entire reason I want to try playing this again is because it's my birthday month, so let's do this. Pockets of sunlight steeped through the dense canopy of trees, dimly shining my way as I walked through the dark forest. And right when I thought, I think this is the spot, a beam of light appeared before me. At that moment, I wanted to run, but my feet wouldn't budge. So there I stood, and then, as if beckoning me, the light began to move. And my feet responded in kind. I felt like a puppet. There was nothing I could do. Oh, a cool cave! I eventually arrived at the entrance to a cave. The light continued into the cave, and my feet continued after it. Shortly after, I lost consciousness. When I woke up, there was a giant cube before me. Next to it, a smaller cube-like object, and a creature I had never seen before. And with that, the strangest incident of my life had begun. Alright, welcome to the unknown world. I don't have a name myself, but if you want, you can call me Navi. Alright, you guys, so this is our cube planet, and we are going to be adding life to it. And depending on how we change it, how we shape it, how we make the temperatures, how we add the waters, then different creatures will evolve over time. And I'm really excited to see if we can maybe get something like a giraffe. How far can we push this planet and its creations? That red guy is your avatar. So this is Navi right here, and this is our avatar. You can give it any name you want. All right, we're gonna go ahead, and of course we're gonna be Seri. That's me. Yep, that's totally cool. Apparently I have hit points. That actually concerns me a little bit. I don't like to know I'm squishy. For a long time, my job has been to birth life on worlds such as this one. Ooh, Navi, are you some sort of little sci-fi creature? But lately things haven't gone right. I know everything about this world, but I can't do anything on my own. So, I called upon you. I'm sure you don't understand, but trust me, you're the chosen one. You seem confused. I just need help, that's all. I'm sure you won't let me down. If life can be birthed on this world, I can finally complete my task. And then you can return to your world. We have been kidnapped. Together, we can move forward. It is our only option. First things first, you need to know the rules of this world. Now let's begin. All right. Look at all of this. All right, so our cursor can highlight various things. When raising and lowering the terrain, the cursor will be the center point. You can also specify an area using items. Oh, we're stretching. Okay. Let's move. I wanna try it out. Okay, and then we can change our view. All right. We can zoom in. Oh boy. Okay, a lot of things that we're learning really quickly. Okay. And there's a mini map right up in the top right. Okay, got it. All right. And we want to head towards this spot. Hi, I did it! Everything seems okay so far. The minimap displays a bird-eye view of the entire cube. Got it. So this is the whole cube, like the whole thing. And all of it's just land right now. The distribution of life and conditions of the land is also displayed. It might look drab now, but it'll get more lively if you do well. Trust me, I've got a lot of spore experience. Next, we should move the terrain. You're probably wondering why. Well, it is a key part of birthing life in this world. Press. Okay. So I want to move things like that. I'm not moving that right now. She's just like giving me an example. Okay. And then you can lower. Whoa! Okay. Oh, look, and then you can see how it would get colder or hotter as you influence the world's environment. Okay. Raising the land will decrease the temperature and lowering the land will increase it. Got it, got it. The change in temperature will be displayed. Temperature fluctuations are affected by other variables besides terrain elevation. By raising and lowering terrain, you reshape the environment. In doing so, new life will be born that is suited for various environments. When a life thrives, its population increases and you can birth new types of life. Repeating this cycle will allow you to birth various life forms. Kind of like equinox, right? Okay, so we want to raise and lower the terrain. Okay. And you can move, so you can also raise and lower the terrain as you move. So that's lower. And then if I move around like this, haha! Hey, we're making a pretty mountain now. I like that. And then look, you can make it lower here. Also, I can change how I can view everything. Got it. And then I want to zoom in. Nice. So now we can get a little bit of a better view of what we're up to. Making a little canyon. Oh, I've run out of HP. Heck. Oh. Okay, so I actually have like hit points to do this. And we have items we can use too. All right, there's a yellow dot on the mini map. So we need to go over and find it. All right. Oh, I must have actually picked the item up. This item will dig a big hole in the ground. Okay. So it's a valley source. All right. You'd like to put 2 of these 3 in a specific location. Okay, so actually she wants us to use these valley sources. And then we're gonna go ahead and use one here. Whoa! All right. I didn't quite expect that. I can't remember how to zoom out. Oh no. Whoa! There's actual, what the heck? Okay, so now, camera zoom, there we go. Now I've got it. So there's actually lava inside, you guys. Look at the inside of our cube, it's full of lava. What? Okay, we'll get this. I probably need to go borrow Chips's game controller, but we'll get there eventually. So that was one of the things that she wanted us to use. And then let's go ahead and use the next valley piece. And then we can put the 3rd valley piece wherever we want, she said. So I want to try combining these valleys. Let's do that. All right. Look at that big old cliff we made. I like it. What do you think? Useful, huh? There are lots of useful items, but right now I have something more important to tell you. So I have to tell you about the sea. It's the birthplace of all life. The primordial drop, yes! The primordial essence of life. Give it to me. You can create water using the primordial drop. That's how it all starts. So water, that will be on our cube/planet. All right, so now I want to go ahead and put down the Prinny doll. A stuffed animal that resembles a penguin with tiny bat wings and peg legs. Apparently it contains the soul of a sinner. What? No, I don't want to use that. All right, let's see. And then there's Kuno and Riki. Wow, so there's some unexpected things, like little dolls you can put down probably from some of the other games he's worked with. And then here, the primordial drop, a mysterious droplet that can create a vast amount of water. It will birth an ocean into the cube world made of stone. Let's do it! Nice! It's water, congratulations! It's the first of what I hope will be many birthdays. In this world, this large pool of water you created is called a sea. On the cursor status, you can see the sea right over here, and you can also see the height of the sea, I think. When you're like flying over it, basically. Everything in the negatives is the sea. That's the rule of this world. It's almost time for life to be born. Huh, if only things were that simple. But waiting around is pretty boring, so let's use an item to speed this up. The broth of life. All right. This amazing item creates organisms without fail, but you have to use it in the sea. After all, that's the birthplace of life. All right, I got it. Maybe I want to, you know, add a little bit more sea over here first. So I want to put down some water, like over here, which I think is kind of cute. And then I actually kind of want to add like maybe a little cliff over here. We gotta make this look a little nicer than, yeah, look at that. Than just these sharp, jagged edges. There we go. All right, and then let's come into the sea and let's add in that broth of life. Now my HP is kind of low because I used up so much about it, but that's okay. All right, we don't want the Prinny doll. Nope, 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 that's not what we're after. Or the Riki. Freaking weird controls. All right. US, the national flag. What? You can put down flags? That is just weird. All right, we're focusing on the cool bit of adding life. So we added the broth of life. Now all we have to do is wait for life to be born. But right now, time is frozen. If time flowed normally while you tried to work, things could turn bad real quick. So here's another important rule. Time only passes when you watch the world unfold at a distance. All right. Go forth, my little cube world! Alright, so now we can choose like the distance macro mode, and this is how we unfreeze time. When time passes, the cube's environment will change with each passing moment. And when the cube's environment has fulfilled a condition, life will be born into this world. Let time pass and let's watch what happens. Alright, so I want to see. So you can zoom in a little bit. Now we're getting more. We have phytoplankton! Another happy birthday! Congratulations! It's phytoplankton, said to be the original life form. Life news is displayed up here. Nice! This is how you'll find out how new life forms are born. Make sure you don't miss a single birthday. The cube status below the world will show you information about the world. So plants and animals, I don't think, does phytoplankton count as those? I don't think technically by its definitions it does. Temperature fluctuations, flora and fauna status, terrain proportion, stuff like that. All listed here. We're like 20% water, 80% land. Fun fact, our planet Earth is 70% water, so I think we should add a lot more water personally. Oh yeah, I need to show you the mechanics of birthing life. Temperature is the most important factor for life to be born. Generational and geographical change matters too, but the most important by far is temperature. The ratio of land to sea also determines the temperature. So elevation, ratio of land to sea, the more land there is, the lower the temperature, and the more sea there is, the higher the temperature. Elevation is also a factor. High elevations make lower temperatures and vice versa. If you remember that while shaping the terrain, various life forms will be born. Okay. All right, I mentioned before how you can progress time, but I'll tell you something a little more useful. All right, we can change the speed of time. Got it. And then speeding time will help us heal our HP. Got it. All right, let's do this. We're watching macro level. The cube years are zooming by. What? That's kind of amazing that they just go by so freaking quickly. All right, the phytoplankton. Look at the phytoplankton populations. They're also zooming by too. Oh, we have zooplankton now. It needed to be born from the phytoplankton. A new species has been born. That makes 3 birthdays now. Expect to see a lot more. As a reward, I'll heal your HP. Why, thank you. Now, what was born was zooplankton, the first multicellular organism. It eats phytoplankton to survive. This is the first link in the food chain. Let me explain a little more about life forms. Sometimes the environment can no longer support certain species when they begin to increase in number. When that happens, the species will adapt to the environment, and through evolution, a new species will be born. Sometimes one species will appear because another has gone extinct. Dinosaurs, huh? Life is sure mysterious, isn't it? After the third life form is born, you can continue on. Alright. Okay. So now we're just gonna like fast forward time. Zooplankton evolved, but now populations are kind of maintaining. So I wonder if that means we want to come in and make the sea bigger to give them room to grow more. So let's try that. Let's add to the sea. We're gonna expand it. I think over time we'll be able to like get what we need. Can I expand how big the area is? Probably over time I'll be able to get the skills to do that. All right, come on, ocean. I'm gonna keep going until I get worn out. And then we'll sit back and we'll see what we've created. All right, up we go. Go, little cube world, go! Stromalites! Wow, another species was born, another birthday to celebrate. And of course, they're all so small we can't even physically see them yet. This is stromalite, a rock-like organism of algae that lives in high-temperature shallows. Hey, maybe early coral, huh? Why was stromalite born, you ask? Because the location met the conditions for life, therefore it was born. Because we have shallower pieces over here now. I get it. That means you can expect them to thrive in these conditions too. I love their little drawings, that's so cute. Location factors all sorts of variables such as terrain, height, temperature, and more. Again, kind of like Equinox. You want to zoom in and look for hints. Now you know the three important factors to birthing life: temperature, life form extinction or prosperity, and location. These three factors have a deep connection to the birth of this world. When life is born, other life might go extinct. Life forms that cannot adapt will die off. Life forms that are in danger of going extinct will display in the news. These explanations are getting lengthy. I was just thinking that, Navi, but please bear with me. All right, let's go ahead and go back into the world. Come on, Navi, I want to see some stuff. Okay. All right. Mini-map, yes. So the mini-map will display where the organisms are in the world. That's useful. Items will be yellow, animals will be displayed, and plants will be colored dots. And let's see if we can find the stromalites. New life forms will be recorded in your library. This act is known as capturing. If you approach an organism you haven't captured yet, a pink triangle will appear. When this occurs, we can capture it to record it to our library. Useful, okay. So let's go see if we can find those stromalites. Oh, hi, little ones. Oh, so this counts as shallow? What? I would have thought this would be like too complicated or like too big. All right, come on. I gotta get right over it. Can I? Oh, I captured it. There we go. Yay! Hey, check them out! Creature information, stromalite, number 1. So fertility, virility, evolution, size, our population of them. They like the shallows, and then, oh, so their birth temperature needs to be between like the 38 and the 53 Celsius. And they can adapt before they go extinct up to 68 degrees or down as cold as -2 Celsius. Huh. An algae native to very hot shallows utilizes photosynthesis to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen. Oh hey, we leveled up! I didn't know we could do that! Congratulations on leveling up! There is one other benefit to capturing. It is how you obtain experience points. I am totally going to be leveling up by capturing as many creatures as we can. Are you kidding? You gain more HP for creating and you can adjust the size. Yes! Nice! Okay, so now we can change like how big of an area we can actually influence. All right. There's a view mode that has a different point of view than micro mode. It's useful for getting around. I want to look at my little things up close. Come on. Okay. All right. So, all right. Let me see. There may be times when you want to move without changing your view in these instances. All right. There's so much. Navi, Navi, just let me do view mode. Okay, thank you, Navi. I just want to be in view mode now. Hey, there we go. Nice. And look at my little stromalites. We can just check out their little population right over here. You can turn off like the UI and everything. I did it. I made some stromalites. All right. That was really fun. There's nothing here, so we need to like improve this world. Tell me how, Navi. Now that we have the stromalite, do I need to make more population for them first? All right. Okay, good. Extinction is usually a natural part of life, but if you have save data, what am I talking about? Right, to birth a new species, you need more stromalites. If zooplankton are present, that means there are shallows. Okay. If you center the flat terrain on the stromalites, it will be easier for them to flourish. They will have an easier time increasing in wide areas. That's true for all organisms, so make sure you remember that. All right, so let's try. Oh, we need to get like 1,000 stromalites, do we? All right, all right. I'm feeling pretty proud. So let's come on over, and then I want to make the cursor bigger. Nice. And then down we go. We're gonna try to give our little stromalite friend, whoops, didn't mean to do that. We're gonna try to give our little stromalite friend some room to grow. Heck, these controls, I remember this is why I actually gave up before, because the controls are so weird. However, I'm feeling a little hopeful that with a bit of work, we'll be able to get used to them. Whoops, didn't mean to go that far. Okay, and then let's make more shallows over here. Some of this might turn out to be like very deep world indeed. And then C. I hope the stromalites will be able to expand. I'm sort of just like going whole hog. There we go. And a little bit more. Oh, I'm out of energy. All right. Go forth, little stromalites. Do your best. Their population. Oh, hey, their population went up. Congratulations. Nice job. Here's a small present. It's called the Seed of Life. Yay, we got the Seed of Life. The next step is to birth a new organism. If you want to use a seed of life, an organism suited to that location will be born. Use this item to create the new organism, Cyclomedusa. They are basically ancestral jellyfish. They live in high temperature seas and float along the water's surface, eating plankton. Hey, I've got plenty of those. All right, so we want to put the seed of life over by the plankton and the stromalites. See, I thought I was thinking I needed to have more shallows that weren't so super far away. All right, let me shrink down my zone of control. Oh, I'm out of energy. All right, well, let's go ahead and put in the Seed of Life. Come here, you. And boom, Seed of Life, go! All right, back to macro mode, and then time unfolding. Good luck, little stromalites. Oh, their population's going down. No! Oh wait, now it's going back up. The zooplankton are wiggling. Hey, now we're happy. Let's fast forward time for a little while. All right. Ooh, look at my stromalites. I think they're growing. And we have the Cyclomedusa. The seeds in the Sea of Life are finally being produced. All right. By using it on a life form, you can turn it into its evolved form. Oh, the Seed of Life on a life form can evolve something? What? Use the Seed of Life, the Seed of Evolution, pardon me, to make a Calunia out of the stromalite. Calunia is a seaweed from the Proterozoic era. Oh, that's so cool. All right. Even if you don't use the seed, Calunia will appear under the right conditions. If you can birth an organism without using items, something good might happen later. Anyway, once you birth a Calunia, you can move on. All right, well, I kind of want to take a little peek at what we've currently got, but let's let time zip by. We got a Calunia all on our own! Happy birthday, Calunia was born. Good job. Here are 3 seeds of evolution. There's a limit to the number of items you can hold, so use them carefully. Yay! All right. Next, I want you to birth an Elranthia. Do you know what a trilobite is? Alranthia is an ancient trilobite. It is an arthropod that swims and scuttles along the ocean floor. The conditions for birth are as follows. Shallows of roughly 48 Celsius and a minimum of 5,400 cyclomedusa. You can easily birth a species using an item, but it might be better to shape the terrain. I mean, I'll say, because then aren't they just gonna die? You guys! Ooh, look at the Sea of Life. Look at how it's changing. You can actually see the, okay, cool. You can actually see the algae starting to show up. This is so neat. Look at this. Oh, there's our cyclomedusa. All right, I'm definitely going to be, oh, look, there's our seaweed. I'm going to be asking my beloved Chips if I can borrow his game controller so we can get this a little bit better. But we do have the Sea of Life coming on in. I'm so proud. You can actually see changes as the organisms begin to spread and the, like, I think that's actually the algae spreading up the walls there. This is so cool. All right, so the Sea of Life is produced. Can we manage to get number 6? We need 48 degrees Celsius water, and we need 5,000 cyclomedusa. We only have 400 right now. All right, let's take out some of this mountain. Okay. So I need, yes, bigger, and then, whoops. All right, bigger cursor, and then we're gonna get some shallows in here. We're hopefully gonna have some nice, oh, I'm all out of energy. And we're hopefully going to have something very nice for our little Sea of Life. All right, let's go forth, All right, can we get more cyclomedusa? Come on, little ones. You can do it. Whoa, what was that? Okay, something expanded. Oh, there they go. Now the cyclomedusa are taken off. All right. Can we get into the thousands with them? Look, now they're at 1,000. Oh, that makes me really nervous watching them like go back and forth like this. Oh, look, now they're at 2,000. Look at everything expand. Yay, we got the Alrathia all on our own. Happy birthday, Alrathia was born. Yay! I think we are getting the hang of this. You finally made it this far. It's time to move from water to dry land. You must birth the first organism to move to land, Bara Wana Athia. Wow, the Baras, huh? It's almost time. If this goes well, you'll be able to return to your world. This is a type of fern that breeds on land. Traveling far from its birthplace, it's the first life form that migrated to land. All right, so then we have recovery leaves as token of appreciation. And we've done so well, friends. Look at our little place. I am so proud of everything we've accomplished. Now we've managed to capture ourselves some information about the Alrathia, a trilobite native to high temperature shallows. It scuttles along the ocean floor and lives among the Calunia. So cool. Oh. And then we can go ahead and capture into our little library so we can always figure out how to get back the Calunia, a seaweed that lives in very hot shallows alongside stromalites and can be found after breeding cyclomedusa. Sweet. All right, well, we're doing great, you guys. I'm really pleased with our little Sea of Life. We're definitely going to be adding more to it. Wow. Hi, guys. Look at the stars. The stars are so pretty. And I hope we can get the cyclomedusas to be able to spread around as well. Oh, look at the little trilobite legs. I love them. So, all right, if you guys could, do please leave a like for this very unique experience in this world. Holy moly. I think I'm finally getting used to the controls. And we're going to be moving up on land next time to really expand our view of what we can see. Can I move like this? Let's see. Oh my gosh. There we go. We will be moving up onto land, and hopefully as time goes on, we will start getting ourselves to the point where we will be able to go ahead. There we go. Now I'm getting it. We'll be able to go ahead and start seeing some creatures flourishing. What is that? Some creatures flourishing on land as well. I think we have discovered something. A seed of mutation! All right, things are getting fun. But alright guys, leave a like to dive into our beautiful oceans of life, and if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!